I burned 3 weeks comparing individual pieces of scuba gear before I finally gave up and bought a package. Looking back, I should have done that from day one. My name is Camila Reyes, and I'm an underwater photography enthusiast and recreational diver, sharing what I've learned about beginner-friendly scuba gear from a Central American perspective. You're listening to the Scuba Gear Lab podcast. Quick note before we jump in. Everything you hear, the research, the writing, all the recommendations, that's done by real people who actually dive this stuff. The voice you're hearing right now is AI generated, but the content itself is 100% human. If you've been listening for a while, thanks for making this part of your week. Really glad to have you here. And if this is your first episode, welcome aboard. New episodes go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so there's always something fresh. Now, here's what we've got for you today. When I was piecing together my first setup 3 years ago, I spent weeks agonizing over whether to buy everything separately or go with a package. Looking back, I wish I'd known then what I know now about budget scuba gear packages beginners can actually trust. The right package saves you money, ensures everything works together, and gets you diving faster. No compatibility headaches, no second guessing every single purchase. I've since helped a bunch of friends through this same decision, and I'm sharing the packages that actually deliver quality without the sticker shock. Let's start with the Cressi Palau Travel Package. Check the show notes for a link to the current price. This one includes a frameless mask, dry snorkel, adjustable open heel fins, and a mesh bag. It's the perfect starter kit if you're figuring out whether scuba will become your obsession. Spoiler, it will. I recommend this package because it's legitimately compact and travels well, which matters more than you'd think when you're paying for checked bags. The mask uses tempered glass and a soft silicone skirt that fits most face shapes. I've seen it work on my dive buddies with totally different facial structures. The fins weigh practically nothing, but still deliver decent thrust for recreational depths. My only real complaint is the snorkel. It's unnecessary for scuba diving and just takes up space in your gear bag, but you can always leave it in your hotel room. Moving on to the Maris Allegra Quattro Plus package. Check the show notes for a link. This bundles a single lens mask, adjustable fins with bungee straps, and a dedicated gear bag. The mask features Maris X-Vision technology with a wide single lens for better peripheral awareness, something I didn't appreciate until I tried shooting photos underwater and realized how much easier it is to spot subjects. This package stands out because the bungee fin straps are ridiculously easy to get on and off, even when you're rocking in boat chop or dealing with cold fingers. The fins use a channel thrust design that works well for flutter kicks without demanding crazy leg strength. One downside, the gear bag isn't padded, so don't expect it to protect delicate items like a camera or dive computer during travel. Next up is the Aqualung Sport Hawkeye Trooper package. Check the show notes for pricing. This combines a panoramic mask, mesh bag, and full-foot fins designed for warm water diving. The mask uses a curved lens system that genuinely does reduce distortion at the edges compared to flat masks. I noticed the difference immediately on my first reef dive in Belize. I include this on the list because it's purpose-built for tropical diving where you're doing boat dives in bathwater warm conditions. The full-foot fins eliminate the need for booties, which cuts weight and cost. But here's the catch. If you ever plan to dive anywhere that requires booties, rocky entries, cooler water, any kind of shore diving, you'll need to buy separate adjustable fins anyway. So this package only makes sense if you're 100% committed to tropical boat diving. The Cressi Pro Light Open Heel Dive Set features a 2-lens mask, open heel fins, and a mesh backpack. Check the show notes for a link. The mask sits lower on your face than typical designs, which creates less volume to clear. This was a game changer for me when I was still getting comfortable with mask clearing. This package earns its spot because the fins are legitimate diving fins, not snorkeling fins pretending to be scuba gear. They use a self-adjusting heel strap with quick-release buckles that I can operate with gloves on during cooler dives. The blades are stiffer than beginner fins, but not so stiff that you'll cramp up on your third dive of the day. The mesh backpack isn't my favorite. The straps dig into your shoulders if you load it up, but it drains fast and survives saltwater. Now let's talk about the Scubapro Trinidad 3 snorkeling combo. Check the show notes for pricing. This includes a frameless mask, adjustable fins, and a semi-dry snorkel in a reusable mesh bag. Yes, it says snorkeling, but the components work perfectly well for beginning scuba divers who aren't ready to commit to a full regulator setup yet. I'm including this because Scubapro quality at this price point is rare. Their higher-end reputation trickles down to these entry products. The mask skirt is incredibly soft and seals well even on my slightly narrow face. The fins feature a power transmission system that doesn't require Olympic-level fitness to generate thrust. Honestly, the only reason this isn't higher on my list is that you're paying a bit extra for the Scubapro name, and some beginners might find better value elsewhere. Also, again with the snorkel, you really don't need it for scuba. The Phantom Aquatics Speed Sport Signature Set offers a dry top snorkel, tempered glass mask, and adjustable fins with pivot points for easier kicking. Check the show notes for a link. This is the package I actually started with, so I have strong opinions about it. It belongs here because it's genuinely budget-friendly without being complete garbage. The mask never leaked on me during those first nervous dives, and the fins held up through my entire open water certification, plus probably 20 more dives after that. The pivot fin design reduces ankle strain, which I didn't realize I needed until I tried regular paddle fins, and my ankles were sore for days. The big drawback? The buckles feel plasticky, and I was always nervous they'd snap during a dive. They never did, but the anxiety was real. Next is the Tusa Sport Adult Power View Set. Check the show notes for pricing. This combines a 4-window mask, dry snorkel, and compact fins in a travel-ready mesh bag. The 4-window design provides ridiculous visibility. I could see my dive buddy clearly in my peripheral vision without turning my whole head. This package makes the list because Tusa builds reliable gear, and this set delivers on that reputation. The fins fold flattish for packing, which saved me baggage fees on my last trip to Roatan. The mask has a lower internal volume than most beginner masks, making it easier to clear and better for photography, less air between your eyes and the lens. My complaint? The strap adjustments are fiddly and take forever to dial in the first time. Once you've got it set though, you're golden. The US Divers Admiral 2 set packages a single lens mask, dry snorkel, and adjustable fins with comfort strap technology. Check the show notes for a link. US Divers is the budget-friendly line from Aqualung, so you're getting some of that engineering DNA at a fraction of the price. I recommend this for beginners who need everything to just work without drama. The single lens mask is easy to defog, and preventing mask fogging matters more than you think when you're still figuring out buoyancy. The fins use a patented strap design that actually does reduce foot fatigue. I've worn these for 3 dive days, and my feet weren't screaming afterward. The only issue? The snorkel attachment point broke off my mask after about 6 months, but since I never used the snorkel anyway, it didn't affect anything important. The Cressi Rocks Premium Snorkeling Set includes a 2-lens tempered glass mask, adjustable fins, and a compact gear bag. Check the show notes for pricing. Cressi is an Italian brand that's been making dive gear since 1946, so they know what they're doing, even at this price point. This package deserves consideration because the build quality feels more substantial than the price suggests. The mask has easy access buckles that I can adjust underwater if needed. I've had to do this when my mask shifted during a chaotic boat entry. The fins provide solid propulsion without being so stiff that beginners struggle with control. My gripe? The gear bag is tiny. It fits the mask and fins, but barely anything else, so you'll probably end up getting a separate dive bag anyway. Finally, the Mare's Italian design set Vento Piombato Energy Marea bundles a frameless mask, adjustable fins with ergonomic foot pockets, and a quality mesh bag. Check the show notes for a link.
This is the most expensive package on my list, but it's still budget-friendly compared to buying premium gear separately. I'm including this because it bridges the gap between beginner packages and serious dive gear. The mask is genuinely comfortable. I forget I'm wearing it after about 5 minutes underwater. The fins use a blade designed with channels and ribs that improve thrust efficiency, which translates to less effort for the same speed. You can tell these components will last longer than cheaper alternatives. The downside, at this price point, you're getting close to what you'd pay buying individual pieces on sale, so the package savings aren't as dramatic. So how did I make these picks? I evaluated these packages based on my own experiences and what I've learned from other recreational divers over the past 3 years. First, I prioritized packages with tempered glass masks and proper silicone skirts. Cheap plastic lenses fog constantly, and low-quality skirts leak or cause pressure points that ruin dives. Second, I looked for adjustable fins that work with buoys, because even if you're diving tropical reefs now, you'll probably want to try other diving environments eventually. Third, I considered whether the package components actually work together for scuba diving versus just being snorkeling gear marketed to divers. I also weighed real-world factors like packability, important for those of us paying for flights, durability, and whether you'd outgrow the gear immediately. Some packages include items like snorkels that you genuinely don't need for scuba diving, but if the core components are solid, I didn't disqualify them. I prioritized brands with actual dive industry reputations over random Amazon brands, and I paid attention to specific design features like buckle systems, strap materials, and lens configurations that make a practical difference underwater. Every package here represents something I'd feel comfortable recommending to friends who are putting together their first dive kit. Let me answer some common questions. What should be included in a complete scuba gear package for beginners? A solid beginner package should include a mask with tempered glass and silicone skirt, adjustable open heel fins that accommodate dive booties, and a mesh bag for storage and drying. Snorkels are commonly included, but not essential for scuba diving, since you'll be breathing from your regulator underwater. Is it better to buy a package or individual pieces of scuba gear? Packages save money and guarantee compatibility between components, which eliminates guesswork for beginners. But buying individual pieces lets you customize each item to your specific needs and preferences once you understand what features matter most to your diving style.
How much should I expect to spend on budget scuba gear packages for beginners? Quality beginner packages typically range from around $80 to $200, depending on brand reputation and component quality, though you'll eventually need to budget for a regulator, BCD, and wetsuit once you're ready to own your complete scuba system. Can I use snorkeling gear packages for scuba diving? Most snorkeling packages work fine for beginner scuba diving if they include tempered glass masks and adjustable fins, but make sure the fins are substantial enough for the stronger kicks needed to manage scuba gear weight, and the mask volume is appropriate for easier clearing at depth. Building your first dive kit feels overwhelming. I've been there, staring at hundreds of options and wondering if I was about to waste money on garbage. These budget scuba gear packages remove most of that stress by bundling quality essentials that actually work together. You'll still need to add a wetsuit, regulator, and BCD to dive independently, but starting with a solid mask and fins foundation means you're already investing in gear you'll use for years. 3 years into this obsession, I still use the mask from my first package. It's traveled to 6 countries, survived countless boat dives, and never let me down. That's the kind of value these packages can deliver. You just need to pick components that match where and how you actually dive, not just what looks cool online. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Scuba Gear Lab podcast. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you've always got something to look forward to.
If you enjoyed this one, it'd mean the world if you could leave a 5-star rating and write a quick review. It's honestly the best way to help other divers find the show. And definitely hit subscribe or follow so you get a notification the second a new episode goes live. See you next time.